Okay.
Well, anyway, how's dating been for you? Do you only like white girls?
Huh?
Do you only like white girls?
Nah, dude, I like all kind of girls, man. When it comes to women, you know, I'm open to any ethnicity.
Bet you he loves redheads.
Most Asian guys do. And most redheads I find like Asian guys.
Gingers are hot. They are. The redheaded, green-eyed ones. But I don't have a preference when it comes to, you know, women. And, you know, if I like you, I like you. Now, there are certain attributes that I look for, you know, just physically speaking, externally speaking, you know, like a pretty face. I'm a butt guy.
Right.
You know, like, you know, really nice booty derriere. And yeah, like, you know, and if you have a connection, if your personality is cool and I like you, then I like you. I don't care what race or ethnicity you are.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you find that a lot of people are like that though? Like all across America, do you think people are like that?
Probably not. I know there are people all over the world who are very, you know, just open-minded and they don't have preferences. But I feel like it also depends, I guess, where you grow up. Like I was born and raised in New York, so I grew up with all kinds of ethnicities and people of all kinds of backgrounds around me.
Right.
So it was just, you know, but that's, you know, that's a good question. I mean, I don't know. I feel like people in certain areas, in certain states, cities, are only exposed to certain races and ethnicities.
Yeah.
So that's just what they like. That's just what they're used to, I guess. You know. But hopefully, with you traveling the country, you can find out, maybe enlighten some people, maybe open people's minds.
Yeah, I feel like there's just so much more to discover out there than just New York. I know it's very diverse here, but it's just like, you know, I love dating Asian girls in Asia. I think that's what opened my eyes to Asian girls. You know, but up until I was probably 24, I only dated white girls. Because, you know, just not exposed to Asian or black or Latina when you're in Catholic school. You know?
Right. In the suburbs or something, right?
Right, in private like high schools, and then I went to college. I was like, oh, there are Asian girls that are cute.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I go to Asia, and I'm like, oh, they're all here.
Yeah.
And then I come to New York, I'm like, oh, they're here too. I just didn't look.
Yes, exactly right. You just didn't. Your eyes weren't open.
Right.
Like they were in front of you, but you just didn't. Kind of like almost filtered them out automatically.
And it makes me wonder if you go somewhere that they don't have that many Asian guys, you know, if that would open their eyes possibly.
Oh, right.
Like, would it? Who knows? Maybe not. I mean, it'd just be interesting.
That's a good question. That's a good point you bring up. Yeah, I think if they just see an Asian guy that isn't like what they see on TV or in the movies.
Well, you are on TV now, so maybe that might not.
Maybe, I don't know, but you know what? You're gonna be there in person. You're gonna be the real thing. So you know that might make a difference. But it might actually, because they're now exposed.
Yeah.
To you know, an Asian man who looks just like anyone else. You know, he could be a leading man on TV. He could be the guy next door. Like, you know, he doesn't talk in an accent. He's not doing kung fu. He's not asexual. You know, he's not like this devious, like, evil scientist that, you know, he's like, he's just a regular Asian guy. And if people, you know, in the middle America can see that and see that, hey, he's attractive just like the next guy, the next white guy, black guy, it might actually open their eyes and kind of slowly change them a little bit, you know, just...
Dude, right. Scott, you were right. He is the man. Thank you.
Scott, you were right. His head looks good.